Okay. So we are here with David. Me and David have met a long time ago, maybe sometime in the summer. I think I went to like a concert and then we met up at the studio and he was recording. After that, we hit it off. We were pretty cool with each other, working on the same content, music videos, photography videos, animation, stuff like that. After following through Instagram, seeing his progress, working with some pretty heavy hitters in the music industry as well, I wanted to give y'all the opportunity to show you a different outlet as far as film that has to do with working in the music industry. So David, how did you get introduced into making music videos or in general getting interested in film?
So it started back in high school. I fell in love with film in high school, just watching movies. I was always intrigued. Obviously, back then I didn't know what it was, but I was always intrigued by different shot angles they were doing, compositions and all that. Just trying to figure out like how can I make my photos, just like Instagram photos, look just like this. Obviously incorporates film as well. So anytime we had like a small little class project, I just went above and beyond and did just something with film. Even though it was just a quick PowerPoint presentation, I did a film project, even if it was just a history project. I bought my first camera right out of high school, freshman year of college. This was back in 2015. Started going to car shows. So I started filming car shows. People were hitting me up for solo shots for their cars just because I wanted to perfect my craft, because I knew I wanted to get into the music industry. When late 2019 came around, I actually got hit up by a company, Bobby D Presents, and they're actually linked up with Snoop Dogg. They hit me up. They're like, hey, we need a recap video for Snoop Dogg's concert. Do you want to come out? I was like, hell yeah, bro. Of course, Snoop Dogg. Who doesn't want to miss out on the opportunity to film Snoop Dogg? That's basically how it all began.
Did you directly meet Snoop Dogg as well?
So a lot of people think that, hey, when I told people, because I had that same mindset, when I told people, they're like, wow, you're going to get to hang out with Snoop, you're going to be in the same room as him. Really, it's all management based. So really the manager was there like, hey, this is the access you're going to have throughout the concert. Snoop's coming on around this time, just to give you an idea. Boom, boom, boom. He came on, I recorded, and really the only time I was really next to him was when I went backstage to use the restroom after his performance. It was when he got off stage, walked into his dressing room, and I just kind of dabbed him up. Obviously, I was trying to be as professional as possible. I was like, hey, how's it going? I show out there. And then he was like, oh, thanks, cuz, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Snoop Dogg is like. But that's pretty the only interaction I've had. I got to film. I was fortunate enough for that company to hit me back up multiple times after that. And throughout more shows, Snoop Dogg started recognizing my work, because the company Bobby D Presents was his management team for concerts, and they're the ones posting my stuff. So he was probably asking, oh, who's making these videos? So as time went on, he kind of started recognizing my work.
You live in LA, right?
Correct. So I'm actually South LA County. So I'm in LA County. I live in Cerritos, which is it's near Knott's Berry Farm, if anyone's aware of that.
So how is it working in LA? Like the advantages, disadvantages, even like planning shoots sometimes, like how do you feel like that goes?
I mean, it turns out really well for me, just because I grew up in Orange County, which is about 45 to an hour minutes away from LA. So now I'm in the county. It just works out best because everybody wants to shoot in LA. If you need to book a studio to shoot at, they're all in LA County, generally in downtown LA. So I'm so much closer now being in LA.
So what was it like, the process of doing videos, like as far as like learning special effects or learning like what shots look the best? What is your process?
I try to strain away from special effects unless the clients want to, because like I said earlier, I fell in love with film aspect of filming. Basically, like what's the composition of the shot? Where can I fit in this stairway where the shot looks good? Basically, that's pretty much what I look at when I film music videos. But if the client is looking for special effects, I'll throw them in there. I did a lot of self-taught stuff, so a lot of YouTube videos on Justin O'D Show. A lot of people in this class may know who Justin O'D Show is.
Definitely.
So like back in 2015, I had a notebook, how to do a zoom in transition. And I just learned the basics of Premiere Pro and After Effects. And from there, I got to make up my own effects because hey, if I add a zoom in transition here plus a wipe transition from everything that he's taught me, I could essentially create my own effects.
Let's talk about some of your favorite moments in productions.
No doubt. I just had a shoot 2 weeks ago. This is going to the funny moment. I drove all the way to Coachella, which is in the desert area of California, which is 2 hours away from LA. And I filmed some artist from Canada. He came out here, and he actually we had to stop all production because we had background dancers, and someone actually got. I'm not sure if you say they got bit by a scorpion, but they got they got like snatched by a scorpion. So yeah, we had to stop production. It was kind of funny because it's like I don't know, it just happened straight in the beginning. Where it's like we just had to cancel all the production. I had to come back the next day. We had to figure stuff out. I mean, luckily it was quite a big production, so we had medics there and stuff like that. So it turned out well for that person. But I was like, damn, I drove 2 hours. We probably got like 2 shots in, and this actually happened.